Hello, this is Danny and welcome to the next part of the character modeling tutorial. We're going to work on the hands now, so I have good news for you, I guess. So those of you who watched my last character tutorial, you might remember how weird I modeled them in a very impractical way and a hard way to follow. So this time I have created a character sheet. So I'm going to drag it in here quickly, and we're going to work on the second layer so that we can start from an empty scene and just focus on the hands. So I have drawn here these kind of elegant hands, or that's what I tried to go for. And well, let's think quickly of a way to line them up. Okay, so we're going to have this one from the top view and the other one from the side view, because that's the only good way to really have them in Blender. So add another image, again the hand, and this time it will be the right view. So you have it here, and then you go to the side and you have it here. Kind of. Well, it's hard to navigate without anything in the scene. So here's this, and from this side you have the hand. Oh wait, there's a problem. Okay, I was thinking wrong. Wait a second, why am I making this so complicated? This should just be the front, right? And this should just be the side. Oh, it was that easy after all. Well, then let's do it like that. So there you go. So they aren't perfectly lined up. Well, actually, I'm surprised how well they do line up. I mean, they're just freehand drawings. I didn't expect too much of it, but they seem to work pretty well. So I will try an approach that is easy to follow, but you know, hands are always something difficult to make, so let's see what we can do. So I'll start with the box and simply place it in the center and start modeling with it. And I'll first of all try to scale it roughly to the size we need to cover the hand. And then I'll start rotating it a little bit and try to make it fill, you know, this main area of the hand. And yeah, just try to follow the shapes of the reference. And then from the 3D view, of course, again, try to adjust it even further. Now, with the loop cut here, you can also go ahead and add a few slight details, as for example, the slight curvature that a hand has normally. And also from this direction, we might want to have a little bit of a curvature in here. So that's the first box that we make. Now there are a couple of more boxes though that we'll have to work, that we have to create, and once we have all those boxes in place, we'll connect them all. So that's the plan. To make things easier, especially in terms of topology, I figured that this way might be easy to follow. And also it helps you to study the hand, by the way. So because we work with boxes, it's pretty easy to, basically our job is to simplify the hand to its most basic shapes with just boxes. And that way you can learn quite a bit about hands. So yeah, hopefully that helps you anything. Now as for the fingers, I'll just take now one of these faces and start a finger. It will be just 3 boxes, nothing more than that, nothing complex, just that. And again, try to find the more reliable reference and then try to stick with it. So I'm more going for the front view, since the hand simply looks better from the front in my drawing, and then I'm trying to adjust it from the side as good as I can, only by moving along the y-axis, the one that I can't influence from you know, the front view. That's how you get kind of these, yeah, that's just how you can adjust it properly. So, well, first finger done. Let's copy just the entire finger and I'll mirror it and recalculate normals and use it again as ring finger because they're pretty similar. We still have to do some corrections here and there, but you know, most of it is the same. You just have to correct some of the lengths and some of how it's bent and things like that, just to give it some variation. And I guess that's good enough. You just don't want it to look like it's mirrored in the end, I guess. So then let's still copy it one more time and create the middle finger from it. Or maybe let's just start for a new one. I mean, it's not too much work. You could also copy it, but it's just, you get more consistent results if you copy it, but at the same time, it can be too similar, so whatever works best for you, let's just go with that. So something like this maybe. And then let's do the corrections, sorry, from that view. So we're a little bit off with the entire finger. Let's move it a bit closer to the ring finger. And it seems like it should be a bit thicker over here. And other than that, everything looks good. Also, I might want to twist these fingers just a little bit, because, well, the hand is kind of turned at that point. So that might be one of the reasons why it looked a bit like a copy. So now I'm just going to correct things from the 3D view, not worrying too much about any references. Since in the end our 3D result is what counts. And after a few minutes you should be able to get a good looking set of fingers. So the last one that we need to do is of course the pinky finger, and we'll take care of that in a second. So I guess we'll just start by copying one box, but we'll make the other boxes from scratch, so this is just to get the geometry in place. And once that's there, basically you move again everything. Yeah, I think I've said most of important things already. Another box and a last one afterwards. And that way I think it's easy for you to follow, and also it's easy to really get the you know, the hand type correct. Like, we really want to have this elegant kind of hand. So something like this maybe. Well, we still have the thumb to do, so we're not quite done yet. Maybe it's again kind of this spin that we have to give the hand. Also here. Over here. So that looks good to me. I'll accept this one part. So I want it to look kind of relaxed. And now the last finger, the thumb. We want to copy this this piece and rotate it. And this one is a bit different now. Let's see from the other view. So really have to move this inwards quite a bit. So this should go maybe towards here. This one over here. Because the thumb is really strongly bent inwards in a relaxed hand pose. And you can, it's quite hard actually to find these kind of things out because the hand is so complex. You try to look at it and you try to just put it onto the desk in a relaxed pose, and it really takes some time to figure it out. But yeah, observing real hands can help to get this right. Just in case you were wondering. Now here, the thumb is also 3 parts, basically, and well, we're a bit off though, especially with the orientation of the parts. We have to be more like this here, because the nail is on top and you want the direction to be kind of right. So let's spin it a little bit. And until you're happy with the result, which I am at this point. So you have your basic hand laid out. In the next part we're going to continue it and try to merge it into one piece, and it should definitely be easier than modeling a hand out of nothing as I did in my previous video. So I guess this was really one of the videos where you could learn something for a change. I mean, the past couple of videos might have been really boring with the hair, but you guys wanted to see how to model a character, so I'm showing it to you. So, looks like an elegant hand to me. I hope you learned something and enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching as always, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good day.